Hello. So here we have my static grass. Actually, before I go any further, this is another zero effort, zero editing video. So sorry if you don't like these, but I mean, you're definitely on the wrong channel if you want high quality, because that's not what I'm doing right now. But look at that. That is static grass. That looks good. I'm going to be honest. I'm quite happy with that. And this was the first attempt on the right here. The second attempt on the left actually came up a bit more clumpy. I was a bit more sort of aggressive with it, and I regret that. This was slower and sort of, just taking my time and learning. And genuinely, I think that's come out okay. I haven't got glue all over the layout. I didn't burn anything. I didn't, yeah, genuinely it went out okay. I spilled a little bit of glue here, as you can see. I think that's where I just gently laid the paintbrush when I was doing it. And I spilled some grass over here. That's easily recoverable. That's no problem. So yeah, what comes in the kit is this unit here. You need AA batteries to go in here, and you get a selection of grasses of various shades of green, and the one that I suppose looks like dead grass in the summer. You get this paintbrush as well. What you don't get is the glue, so I brought this glue. No idea if that's correct, but hey, I brought it, so that's what I used. Let's just get this little bit out the way. There we go. So that's it, and I just mixed it in there with a tiny bit of water. Just put it on, and that was that really. You also get these instructions. One side in English, the other side in what I presume to be Chinese. Nothing special, but it does talk about flocking steps. It does try and teach you how to do this, but then it says do things like coat with glue water. I don't know what glue water is. Well, I do know what glue water is. It's water and glue, but what glue? How much water? It's kind of irritating. Because it tries to teach you how to do something from scratch, but then lacks detail. And if you know what you're doing, you probably won't read this anyway. So it was kind of, it gave me enough, and I just kind of winged it, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, it worked. It just wasn't great. I think they could have done better with that. So yeah, that's what comes with the kit. So you need your own glue. So yeah, then I realised once I did all of this, I was like, oh, I want another layer now. And then I realised, hold on, I can't do another layer, because there's still little bits of white you can see poking through, and I can't do another layer. And there's that white bit there, which is where the crocodile clip went. But how do I then do another layer? And I couldn't figure that out. And then I realised, hold on, because I can't then just wipe glue on here, because obviously it's going to flatten everything, isn't it? Then I realised I need a spray bottle. I need some spray glue, so I've now ordered that. So that's hopefully on its way. Hopefully arrive in the next few days, and then I can build up layers so you don't see the white underneath. Just a test. I've just ready meal lid. I don't want to do it on the main layout for obvious reasons. So yeah, that came out okay. Right, what's the next thing I want to talk about? Yes, the 08. The 08. Again, goodness, I keep beating on about this thing. I'm sorry, guys. Someone else online, some very clever person, has managed to get the HM7000 in here, the 8-pin one, with a Bluetooth, with a speaker, with lights, and with Hornby Stay Alive, which gives you about 5 seconds. Now, in my view, that's kind of embarrassing to Hornby, because Hornby said it couldn't be done, yet some customer has managed to do it for them. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? However, you do need to take a Dremel to it. You'll have to cut things out and maybe drill holes for the lights and bits and pieces. For someone like myself, who is pretty new to this hobby, yeah, I thoroughly do not recommend you do that. My method is obviously non-destructive, but the other method is obviously allows you to have the HM7000, which gives you the Bluetooth and the better Stay Alive. I believe a video is coming out about that. As soon as I see that video, I'll talk about it quickly, and I'll just put a little thing on my channel so you can see it. But yeah, that's another option for you. Right, anyway, enough about that. I've talked about that train far too much. Paints have arrived for the buildings. I'm going to try and have a go at them tomorrow. I've been away for a week, so things haven't really progressed as quickly as I'd like. In terms of the layout in total, it really is tabletop. Look, you can see the chairs there. This is the table I got from a charity shop, right? And it fits just fine. Anyway, this is second radius. Yeah, second radius here. So I've got a second radius loop going all the way around. Then I'm going to have a third radius loop going all the way around again, and that's going to come as part of the Easterner set, which I pre-ordered in March. I read that it was June, it was due to come out. That looks like it's going to be August now. That's how it goes. And then on the second radius, it's then going to also link into here and become, no, apologies, that's the second. On the third radius, it's going to link into here and become a fourth radius, sort of halfway all the way along here. And you have like two sort of parking areas, whatever you call them. I was thinking I might try and get a train station down there, but I mean, or a platform at least. But then you look at this, which is actually in TT120 scale apparently, and you can see that's just not going to work. So it's going to just, yeah. It's one of those things that look good on paper until you did it in real life. So I'm waiting for the Eastern train set. I'm definitely going to talk about that when it comes in. I'm going to do a review video, I suppose. I might even try and edit that one, because editing is obviously not my forte. The last thing I want to talk about is these. I've had these the whole time and I've never spoken about them. These are wireless LEDs. And you've got the loop around it. So basically the loop would have to be, that's the bit that provides the electricity. And then you can put this into your layout. You know, you can put stuff on top of there, and then you put the buildings on top of that. So then you glue one of these to the underside of the building, and you just have the building on top of there. No wires needed to go through the layout. That, in theory, then all you need to do is get wire to here. So I'm wondering if you can make your own loops, because that would be interesting to me. If I can make my own loop, then I can have it in any shape I like, you know, and I can have like an oblong thing where I was going to have like a series of buildings going along here maybe, and then I can just plonk them down or move them as I desire. And these LEDs, well, it comes as a kit. I've got another one somewhere, but yeah, I brought two of these kits. I think only one or two of them are white, or warm white or whatever. The rest are colours like blue and yellow and red, which isn't particularly useful when you're trying to get like a natural look to the lights in the houses here. But they were cheap off AliExpress. They took a little while to arrive, as usual with AliExpress. But genuinely, yeah, quite happy with those. But annoyingly, I've brought this first, but it's probably one of the last things I fit. So we'll see how that goes. See, the layout's still a mess. I started in March. It's June as I record this. The layout's still a mess, but I'm okay with that. It's a long, slow burner. One of the things I do still need to do. I need to get this controller working with a touchscreen and some of my own software to make that a bit more user friendly. Again, that's probably a way off as well. This whole thing is a slow project, but that's cool. It's keeping me entertained and busy. I do like this hobby. It's kind of annoyed I didn't try it earlier, but then at the same time I'm glad I've picked it up just as TT was introduced into the UK, because I probably would have gone N-scale otherwise, and I'm not sure how I would have felt about N-scale. I don't know. Maybe I'd been okay with it, but yeah. So yeah, look at that. Static grass. So yeah, anyway, if you're still here like 8 minutes into the video, then thanks. If you're still subscribed to this channel, then thanks again. That's great, thanks. So yeah, this is another zero effort, zero scripted, zero editing video. I make these, right, apparently, and this is more of a personal vlog for myself, but you're more than welcome to come along, and thank you for the comments. Some of you have been really nice in the comments. I really do like that. That's a couple of you said like stop apologising for being new. Yeah, fair enough. We were all new once, but I do feel very clueless, and it does frustrate me a little bit. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying these videos, and if you are, keep watching them. Yeah, keep commenting. Let me know how you're feeling about things, and if you've got any questions. And not that I'm likely to be able to answer them, but yeah, by all means, just let me know. So have a great day, everyone. Hope the heat isn't hitting you too badly. It's been very hot the last couple of weeks, and the air conditioning has been working very hard in the house to keep me cool, because I can't abide the heat. I'm okay with the cold, but I can't abide the heat at all. Anything over 23 degrees kind of really upsets me and just makes me just feel awful. So yeah, I'm hoping the heat goes away soon, and I can perhaps start doing some of the more of this work in the garage with the spray proof thing I've got set up, and start painting these, which I think is the next step for me. I want to start just experimenting painting with these. And the great thing about a 3D printer, right, is if you screw it up, you just ask it for another one, and a few hours later you have another one. So that's what I do like about these things. If anyone can recommend any sort of kits that might be sort of wooden kits and stuff as well, I might be interested in that once I get the painting down. Once I can figure out how to paint things properly, I wouldn't be adverse to, even though I have a 3D printer, I wouldn't be adverse to using kits as well. Okay, that's it. That wraps up this ranting, pointless 10-ish minute video. Have a great day, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having fun with these models and stuff, and you're enjoying the weather as much as you can enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.